परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधव देवपदम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 6th chapter. Yesterday we heard that Narada Goswami, after he attained the spiritual body, when time appropriate had come, at the end of he left the body and his body got spiritualized. At the end of the kalpa, when there was a dissolution, at that time Narada entered into the body of Narayana and he also became a part of his yoga nidra. Then when the Lord has again created the material manifestation, at that time he is telling that I have emanated from him, I have entered back into this material world. Now we will continue from verse number 32. Antarbahishcha lokang strin pashyem myskandita vratah anugrahan mahavishnu ravighat gatihi क्वचित। भगवान महाविष्णुर कृपाय अस्खलित ब्रह्मचर्य व्रत धारण करिया एवं कथाओ गतिरुद्ध ना हुआ है आमी बैकुंठेर अंतरे ओ बायरे विचरण करी। So Narada Goswami, as we heard yesterday, is now in the current kalpa. He has taken birth as Narada. We heard Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur writing in the purport that the appearance of Narada is also like that of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Although he has no birth, he has accepted Devaki and Vasudev as his mother and father. In a similar manner, because Narada has attained a spiritual body, there is no birth, there is no death to Narada Goswami. Yet, he has accepted Brahma and he came as son of Brahma into this material world. Now, by the mercy of Mahavishnu, Askalita Brahmacharya Vrat Dharan Kariya, I have accepted celibacy. Means in this birth he is not married. He has accepted a celibate life, and Askalita means infallible. without any deviation, right from birth. He is completely following the brahmacharya, the celibate life. कोथाऊ गतिरुद्ध ना हुआए, and I had no hindrance. Nobody could stop me from entering any place. I could wander anywhere. I had no limits. Previously, in my previous birth, I was a son of a maid servant, therefore I was only in this material world. When I was wandering at that time, I entered into the forest and wandered in the forest while chanting the holy name. But now, after I attained the spiritual body, there is no restriction. I could travel anywhere. I was following complete celibate life and not being restricted to particular time, a particular place. I could even enter into Vaikuntha and come out of Vaikuntha also. He is one such associate of Supreme Lord, where by his will he enters into Vaikuntha and by his will he comes out of Vaikuntha. Of course, everything happens by the will of Krishna only, but the thing is that other, associates of Narayana, they are staying in Vishnu Loka in Vaikuntha and they are serving him. But Narada is one such servant of Narayana who is wandering from one place to another place, and he is also entering into Vaikuntha whenever he wanted to, and is coming out of it. So in this manner, I have been traveling all over. So now we have come into the present day, where Narada Goswami is explaining to Vedavyas Muni. So far he explained the past life, and now into the present kalpa for the present life. Sri Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, Prakrita swa swa karme nipatito marichi prabriti nai ami kono karme lipto hoy nai. अथवा सनकादिर मतो ज्ञानेऊ नियुक्त হয় নাই, কিন্তু আমি প্রবৃত্তি ও নিবৃত্তি উভয় ধর্মের অতীত হইয়া শ্রী হরির ভজন করিতে করিতে নিজের ইচ্ছানুসারে অবস্থান করি, ইহা বলিতেছেন অন্তর ইত্যাদি শ্লোকে. Now in the previous verse we heard that Marichi, I and several other rishis, we have come out of the Supreme Lord at the start of the creation. Again, in the next kalpa, when there was creation of this material world, at that time Marichi, I and several other rishis, we have emanated from Narayana. Now Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur is writing in the commentary, although Brahma has got several sons, Manasaputras, they are called the sons to the mind of Brahma. Marichi is son of Brahma, Narada is son of Brahma, the four Kumaras, Sanak, Sanatan, Sanat Kumar and Sanandan, these four Kumaras are also the sons of Brahma. Now here Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur is comparing between all the three. Marichi, even though he is son of Brahma, Prakrita Swaswa Karme Nipatit Marichi, he was engaged in material duties. He was a rishi, but he was performing the Karma Kanda activities. Therefore, but I was not engrossed in any karma. Even though Marichi had come out of Brahma, he was engaged in karmic actions, but I was not engaged in karma. Which means, and also the Sanakadi, Sanak, Sanatan, Sanat Kumar and Sanandana, they were engaged in jnana. Marichi and others, they were engaged in karma. Sanakadi rishis, they were engaged in jnana, in the knowledge of the absolute. But me, Narada, I have become completely free from pravritti as well as nivritti paths. The path of enjoyment, karma, and the path of renunciation, like the Sanakadi rishis they have done. I have become completely free from, means I have given up both the desire to enjoy as well as desire to renounce. We are neither enjoyers nor renouncers. Narada says that I have given up both these desires and I was engaged in Hari Bhajan. I was engaged in serving the Supreme Lord. নিজের ইচ্ছানুসারে অবস্থান করি, and I stay as per my desire. Wherever I want to stay, I stay as per my desire. Because when one is performing karma, he cannot stay as per his desire. He is to be limited to this material world only. But I have given up my karma and jnana, become a devotee of Krishna, and therefore, as per my desire, today I want to live in Vaikuntha, I am living in Vaikuntha. Tomorrow I want to live in Bhuloka, I will live in the earth planet. Some other day I want to live in some other planet, I go there. যাহারা কর্মী তাহারা অসমর্থ বশতঃ ব্রহ্মাণ্ড লোকের বাইরে যাইতে পারে না. Those who are karmis, those who are sense enjoyers, those who are performers of karmic reactions, karmic activities, they cannot go beyond Brahmanda. The maximum they can travel up to is Brahmaloka, not beyond that. A person who is engaged in karma kanda activities, what is his topmost target? Maximum up to Brahmaloka. He can become Brahma at most, not beyond that. So, they are limited. Those who are engaging in karma, they are limited only to this particular material world only. আর জ্ঞানীগণ তপস্যাদির দ্বারা ব্রহ্মলোকে গেলেও তাহার অভ্যন্তরে প্রবেশ করেন না কর্মবন্ধনের ভীতিবশত. And the Gyanis, they can travel to Brahmaloka, but they don't want to enter into Brahmaloka. Because there is karma, there is enjoyment, they don't want to enter there because they don't want to come in contact with karma at all. They want to go beyond Brahmaloka. So, the thing is that the karmis, they at most they can go up to Brahmaloka. The Gyanis, they can go to Brahmaloka, but they don't want to go because they fear a fall down or they fear entrapment of karma upon them. Kintu আমি অখণ্ডিত স্বভক্তিনিষ্ঠ হইয়া ব্রহ্মলোকের অন্তরে ও বাহিরে পর্যটন করিয়া থাকি. But me, because I am a devotee, I have bhakti nishtha, I am very firmly determined in devotion. Therefore, I don't, have any fear of fall down. A person who has become a devotee of Krishna, Supreme Lord, there is no fear. Name bhakta pranasyate. The Lord is telling that a devotee of mine, he never faces a fall down. Therefore, fearlessly, I go to Brahmaloka also. I come out of Brahmaloka. As per my desire, I travel. So, the three have been mentioned. The karmis, they go maximum up to Brahmaloka. The Gyanis, they can go to Brahmaloka, but they don't want to go to Brahmaloka because of the existence of karma. But because I am situated in devotion, I freely move from one place to another place as per my desire. अतएव नरसिंह तापनीते उक्त आचे सनकादि निवृत्ताख्य धर्मे नियोजित मरीचि प्रवृत्ति धर्मे नियुक्त किंतु मुक्तिपथे एकमात्र नारद मुनि के जानिबे. In Narsinga Tapani Upanishad, it is said that Sanaka and other rishis, they were engaged in Nivritti Dharma, the path of renunciation. Marichi and others, they were established in Pravritti Dharma, the path of enjoyment. Whereas only Narada was the only one who was in the Mukti Patha, in the path of liberation. Means liberated means he can go anywhere. It's like he has a all country visa. He has visa of all countries. He can go to any country anytime he desires. But if one has a visa of only American country, he can go to America. If he has visa of only Russian country, he can go to Russia. But he cannot go to some other country showing the visa of some other country. But Narada Goswami has got the visa to go to any planet, anywhere he can go. In Tathya, Prabhupada writes, Karmigan Brahmander Bahire Jaina. Karmis, they don't go beyond karma, this Brahmanda. Jnanigan Tapasya Dwara Brahmaloke Geleu Tadabhyantare Gaman Korenna. And the Jnanis, even though they can go to up to Brahmaloka, they don't want to enter inside because of the existence of karma. Kintu Ami Bhagavad Anugrahe Akhandita Brahmachari Vrata Dharan Korea Vaikunther Antare O Bahire Sarvatre Jai. But because I am following Akhanda Brahmachari Vrata, infallible Brahmacharya Vrata. Now, Brahmacharya, our Guru Maharaj has defined Brahmacharya as Brahma का अनुचरण, means Brahmas, those who follow Brahman, they are called Brahmacharis. Those who serve the Brahman, they are called Brahmacharis. Brahmacharis means we think simply not getting married, those who are not married, or those who are celibate, we think only they are Brahmacharis. But Brahmacharya does not mean that. Guru Maharaj says, Brahmer Anusandhan, a person who is serving that Brahman, that is called Brahmachari. Or in another words, Guru Maharaj says, following the Bhagavad Dharma is following Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means following of the Bhagavad Dharma. Bhagavad Dharma means that which has been ordained by Supreme Lord. Following the order of the Supreme Lord is called Bhagavad Dharma, and the follower of Bhagavad Dharma is called as Brahmachari. So Brahmachari means simply, not engaging in sexual activities. It's not called Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means one should positively engage in Krishna service. That is Brahmacharya. So he is telling that I was following the Akhandita Brahmacharya Vrata. This very, very strong and powerful Brahmacharya Vrata I had been following. Therefore, I could go into Vaikuntha and also I could come out of Vaikuntha. Avighato apratihata. And how? Without any restriction. It's not like only this time you can enter, this time you cannot enter. No. Narada could enter into Vaikuntha or to any Brahmanda, to any planet, anytime. No stoppage to Narada Goswami. Askandita Vrato Nischalo Bhagavat Sevar Niyam Palan Purvak. So what is that Askandita Vrata? What is that Askhalita Brahmachari Vrata? Shri Jiva Goswami writes that Nischalo Bhagavat Sevar Niyam Palan. Nischala means steadily, fixed in the service of the Supreme Lord. That is called, Askhalita Brahmacharya Vrata. Devadatta imam Vinam Swara Brahma Vibhushitam Murchayitva Harikatham Gayamanascha Ramyaham. Ami Ishvara Pradatta सप्तस्वरे स्वाभाविक झंकृत এই वीणा मूर्छना द्वारा आलाप करते करते हरिनाम गुण कीर्तन करिया परिभ्रमण करी. Further, Narada Goswami is telling to Vedavyasa Muni that by the Vina that has been given to me by the Supreme Lord, means the Lord has given me the Vina, which Swabhavika, Saptasware Swabhavika Jinkrita, which automatically sings the 7 notes of music. You know the 7 notes of music, right? There are 7 notes of music. This Veena automatically plays the 7 notes of music. I don't have to play it because it has been given by the Supreme Lord. It is Chinmay. It is transcendental. And ei Veena Murchana Dwara alap karte karte, and I am singing constantly by, with various resonations, various sounds, various meters, up and down, sometimes various meters. So, Raga. So through various mellows, I am singing Harinam Gun, the holy name and his qualities. The attributes of Supreme Lord Hari and the names of Hari, I am singing through various melodies in the automatically played Vina that has been given to Supreme Lord, and in this manner I travel through the three planetary worlds. I travel everywhere. Shri Vishnu Thakur writes in the commentary, Swarga o apavarga hoite vilakshan anya sakaler durlabh আমার ভোগ সামগ্রী কিন্তু সর্বকালে সর্বস্থানেই লভ্য তাহাই দুইটি শ্লোকে বলিতেছেন. He is telling that I am capable of entering into any place, anytime, which is not ordinarily available for any person. I can go to Swargaloka. I can also go to Apavarga, means that which is beyond this material plane. I can go to any planet, any place that no one else has got such an eligibility, and I have got that blessing from the Supreme Lord. Devadatta Vina, ekhane Deva bolite Shri Krishna, taha kartir pradatta Vina. Here Devadatta Vina means the Vina, the musical instrument. What do you call Vina? You have Vina at your place? A Vina that has been given by the Lord himself. You have seen Vina? लिंग पुराणे प्रसिद्ध रहियाछे जे श्री कृष्ण निजेई ताहाके वीणा प्रदान करियाछेन. In Linga Purana, it is written that the Lord has personally given Veena to Narada. The Lord has given this Veena to Narada because Narada is always singing the glories. Therefore, the Lord gave, okay, take this Veena and engage in the melodious kirtans. स्वर ब्रह्म बोलिते स्वर ओ षड्जादि समस्तई ब्रह्म ब्रह्मेर बा वेदेर स्फोरकत्व अर्थात अभिव्यंजक बोलिया ओहार ब्रह्म. Now there are different notes of kirtan. 7 notes are there. Now if there are 7 notes, we think that these 7 notes are materialistic, like we are also using the 7 notes in this material world to compose various songs, different kinds of music. Everything is within these 7 notes only, whether it is Western music or Indian music, Hindustani classical, whatever it is within the 7 notes. It cannot be outside those 7 notes. So these 7 notes we are using for singing the material things, etc. Then how can it be Brahman? So here Swarab Brahma it is called. It's called Swarab Brahma because the target of all these notes is Brahman, is Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. That's why it's called as Swarab Brahma. One is Shabda Brahma, the holy name. Shabda Brahma, we are chanting the holy name, that's called Shabda Brahma. It's not a material sound, it's a transcendental sound. Now this is called Swarab Brahma. Swarab Brahma means it's music, but it is divine music. It's transcendental music. It's not material music because it is targeted towards singing of the glories of Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. In Tathya Srila Prabhupada writes, Ishwaragyaय लोकमंगलेर जन्यई जे तिनी भ्रमण करेन ताहा 4टी श्लोके बोलितेछेन. Now why does he wander? He got eligibility, fine. He can go from any planet to any planet. Vaikuntha he can enter. He can enter Swarga also. He can go to Naraka also. He can go to any planet wherever he wants. Why to wander in the first place? He can sit at one place, na, and do bhajan. Why to wander? Srila Prabhupada is writing that it is for the welfare of the living entities. The pure devotees, they don't go from one place to another without any purpose. Or simply I want to travel, I just want to go around, I want to roam about. No, they don't have this desire. Whatever they do it with a purpose of bringing welfare upon the fallen souls. Actually, Narada was cursed. You heard right? Narada was cursed that he cannot sit at one place. He has to travel from one place to another place. Daksha Prajapati has cursed him because Daksha's sons, they were performing penance, and Narada came there and then he started instructing them. Why are you doing this penance? What is the purpose? And they told, to increase the progeny. To increase progeny? What is the use of it? We don't know what is the use. Our father told, to increase the progeny, we are, praying, and then by those spiritual powers we'll increase the progeny. No. You know what kind of suffering is there at the time of birth, at the time of death? You know what kind of suffering is there? You should not do this. From today onwards, I will speak Harikatha to you, you should listen. And then they said, okay. They were very young, so they said, okay. Narada Goswami is speaking Harikatha, and then they are listening. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times in a day. Every day they are listening Harikatha. Now they are hearing Harikatha. After hearing Harikatha, what will happen? One will get attachment to Hari. And Daksha Prajapati told, we have to increase the progeny. Then they told, what will happen by increasing progeny? Lot of suffering, lot of misery, lot of troubles. We should deliver everyone from the spiritual, from this material world, not bring people here. Then Daksha Prajapati told, who gave you this knowledge? One Swamiji, Narada Goswami, he gave this knowledge. Oh, this Narada is like this. Okay, no problem. Again, Daksha Prajapati created 10,000 children. He sent them to forest. Go into the forest and then, pray to the forefathers. Get spiritual powers to increase the progeny. Again, Narada came. Again, he started giving instructions to them. Again, they said that, okay, we will stop doing the progeny, increasing the progeny. Daksha Prajapati, this time he got very enraged. This Narada is totally spoiling my job. If he is sitting at one place, he will make everyone devotees. I shall curse him that he will not sit at one place. Because if a sadhu is sitting at one place for several days, then material life of that person will be finished. That's why sadhus, they are traveling from one place to another place. If constant sadhu sangha one is getting, then one will be liberated. So Narada Goswami was cursed by Daksha Prajapati. You cannot stay at one place for a long time. Therefore he is traveling. Narada Goswami said, all right, now I have been delivering people of one place only. Now I will deliver people all around, everywhere. Because the devotees, they don't see curse as curse. They will see curse as a Lord's boon. So he took it in that manner. Why only this planet? Now I will travel to every planet and then I will deliver all the living entities. Therefore, the pure devotees traveling from one place to another place is to bring welfare upon the living entities. Swaro, Udatto, Anudatto, Swarito, a 3 prakar Kantadhvani. Oh, there are 3 kinds of Swara. Some music class. I don't know, Udatto, what is Udatto, Anudatto and Swarito. In music it is, all these things are told. You should learn something, no? You don't know? So there are different, that which is pronounced, this is not, not spoken. But there is some music, like this. So I think all these things, I'm not very sure, but I think something like that. 3 prakar, this is Kantadhvani only. This, okay. So some are spoken from the mouth, some are from the belly, some from the, nasal, some are spoken from the nasal tone is there, then from the, this, neck, from the throat it is there, and from the belly. I think these are the 3 different swaras. You know how to take those swaras? No? Sometimes, okay. Shadja, Rishabha, Gandharva, Madhyama, Panchama, Dhaitava, O Nishado, E Saptaswar. These seven swaras. The seven swaras are this Shadja, Rishabha, Gandharva, Madhyama, Panchama, Dhaivata, and Nishada. These are the seven swaras. Ordinarily we know as Sa, Ri, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni in India. I don't know what you have in your country. Brahmer ba Veder Abhivyanjaka Bolya Uhara Brahma. Now we may consider that all these things are material, some material sounds are being made. What is this? This is also ordinary. No, these are meant for the service of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Therefore, they are called as Brahma. This Swara Brahma is transcendental melody or transcendental tune or song. Sei Binai Swatasiddha Saptaswara. And the Vina that Narada Goswami has got is Swatasiddha Saptaswara. Automatically it will play. It will play automatically. Murchayitva arthat murchana alap kuriya. Sridhar Pandit. Through some alapa, through some raga, a melody. Deva Shabde Shri Krishna लिंग पुराणे उपरि भागे स्वयं श्री कृष्णेर ताहाके बिना प्रदानेर कथा प्रसिद्ध आछे এই স্থলে स्वरेर ब्रह्मत्वेर कारण এই যে শ্রী নারদের বীণাযন্ত্রে स्वरসমূह विन्यस्त হইলে উহাদিগের सहसा श्रीकृष्ण स्फूर्ति प्राप्तिर सामर्थ्य घटे. Okay. Now, why the tunes sung by Narada are called transcendental? It is because whenever Narada is playing the flute, the veena, immediately one will be reminded about Sri Krishna, Narayana. Therefore, it is called Brahman. They have got the capacity to remind one about Sri Krishna. That is why it's called Brahman. Means any object that reminds one about Supreme Lord cannot be material. It has to be spiritual. It has to be transcendental. Pragayatah Swaviryani तीर्थपादः प्रियश्रवाः आहूत इव मे शीघ्रं दर्शनं याति चेतसि. तीर्थपाद उत्तम श्लोक श्रीहरि ताहार निज लीला चेष्टा समूह प्रकृष्ट रूपे गान करिबार समय आमार हृदय मध्ये जेनो आहूत होइयाई तत्क्षणात दर्शन देन. Narada Goswami is telling about the current life. He is telling that Tirthapada Uttama Shloka Sri Hari. Sri Hari is Tirthapada. Tirthapada means wherever he puts his holy footprints, it becomes Tirtha. That's why he is called as Tirthapada. Tirtha means pilgrim. Wherever he puts his holy footprints, it will become Tirtha, a pilgrim place. So, Tirthapada Uttama Shloka. And he is also called as Uttama Shloka because he is glorified by best of the poetry. That's why it's called Uttama Shloka. That Sri Hari Tahar Nijalila Chesta Samoha Prakrishta Rupe Gan Koribar Samay. When I am singing the glories of Sri Krishna, who is addressed as Tirthapada or Uttama Shloka, at that time, immediately he appears in my heart as if I have invited him. Means, my singing is just like an invitation. Whenever I sing on my veena, it's like an invitation for Hari. Immediately he comes and gives his darshan. Shri Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, Priyashravaha iti swayashaha nijer gitir বিষয় বলিয়া যেখানে যেখানে यशोगान হয় সেখানে সেখানে ভগবান শ্রীহরি আগমন করেন. He is telling that wherever and whenever I sing, the glories of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, then and there the Lord will make his appearance. Now, such is the power that Narada Goswami has got, or his kirtans have got. In the previous birth, he got only one time darshan only once. And then the Lord told that you will not be able to see me any longer. But now in this current lifetime, whenever he sings kirtans, the Lord is immediately giving his presence there. তীর্থপাদ বলিতে তিনি যেখানে আগমন করেন তাহাই তীর্থরূপে পরিণত হয়. The meaning of তীর্থপাদ is that wherever Supreme Lord appears or wherever Supreme Lord puts his holy footprint, that becomes tirtha, a pilgrim place. Means wherever Narada is singing, there the Lord is coming, means that he is converting that into a tirtha, a holy pilgrim place. আহুত ইব, আহুত হইয়াই যেন, অর্থাৎ আবাহন বিনাও যেখানে ভগবানের শ্রীনাম সংকীর্তন হন সেখানে বিনা আহ্বানে ভগবান শ্রীহরি আগমন করেন. As if I have invited means I have not invited him. When do we use as if? We do as if when we use as if when it is actually not there. You understand as if, right? In English you use as if when it's not the actual case, but if it has happened. So in a similar manner, as if I have invited means I have not invited him, but he has come, which indicates that wherever the Lord's name is sung, the Lord will come there. As if invite means even though uninvited. Even though one does not offer any invitation to the Supreme Lord, yet when one sings the glories, the Lord will come. That is why when the pure devotees, when they sing the kirtans, when they speak the glories of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, the Lord is present there. Of this there is no doubt that when the devotees are singing, oh maybe Lord is somewhere. No, the Lord is immediately present. That's why when Guru Maharaj used to sing, or Puri Goswami Maharaj used to say, Gaur Nityananda would dance when Tirtha Maharaj sings kirtans. Because the Lord is bound to come, as if invited, even though not invited, as if invited, he would come and then perform dance in the kirtans of such pure devotees. So here, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is telling that the meaning is that yatra gayanti bhakta tatra tishthami Narada. The Lord is telling, my dear Narada, wherever my devotees sing my kirtans, I am there. They may not have invited me or anything, but they are singing my kirtans, I will be there personally. ইহাতে ভগবানের ভক্তি বশ্যত্ব বলা হইল. By this one can understand that the Lord is subdued by devotion only. A devotee out of complete surrender, when he sings the glories, the Lord becomes subservient, or he is subdued by his devotion, and then he comes even though he is not invited. That's why our acharyas say that when we are chanting the holy name, we are inviting the Supreme Lord. Chanting means inviting the Supreme Lord. এই শ্লোকে there is a small purport by Srila Prabhupada that we will just read. Sridhar Pandit has written, Sridhar Goswami has written, এই শ্লোকে নিজ প্রয়োজনের কথা বলিতেছেন, আমা হইতে সকলের দুঃখ না হইয়া সুখ হউক এই দয়াশীলতার জন্য তাহার প্রিয়শ্রবা নাম, তাহার সেই রূপেই নারদের চিত্তে দর্শন লাভ. Sri Jiva Goswami. So, may all the living entities get bliss constantly. With that intention, the Lord has advented as his name. The Lord is not present always in this material world to perform the activities. Therefore, he has descended his own holy name, that may the living entities not get any kind of unhappiness, may they be blissful. Therefore, the Lord has descended. The Lord has descended in the form of a name, and therefore, whenever I chant the name, Narada is telling, whenever I chant the name, that holy personality is appearing in front of me. In this manner, Narada Goswami is telling. So he is wandering from place to place while playing his Vina yantra and chanting the Lord's name. We'll stop here and continue tomorrow. वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गांधर्विका गिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय. परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय. लीला प्रविश्वम विष्णुपाद प्रम स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय. श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरु वर्ग की जय. श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय. श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेदव्यास महामुनि की जय. जय श्री श्री नारद गोस्वामी की जय. श्रीमद् भागवत श्रवणकारी भक्त वृंद की जय. निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल.